The dangers of watching porn as a young man. Now, we're all young men, bro. We've all watched porn. Porn was quite a big thing in my life for a long time. Since the age of 11, 12 maybe, I was watching porn. Like every normal young man, like every normal kid. Or at least we thought it was normal. To say there are dangers around consuming pornography would be an understatement. I'm going to talk about some of those dangers and just talk about my experience and how stopping watching porn really helped improve my life, basically, bro. So just think about it, right? For starters, bro, you're watching two people have sex. Like that's not natural. If you saw two people out on the street having sex, would you walk up to them and start playing with yourself? Probably not, right? You'd walk off in the other direction because you'd think it's weird. But that's exactly what you're doing at home alone in your room. Like, it doesn't matter whether it's through a screen or not, bro. It makes no difference. Your mind knows no different. That's why you get hard. If you see an attractive woman on your phone, you know that woman's not there, bro. You know it's just a screen. But if you think about her in a sexual way, your dick will get hard. Because your mind knows no different. There's a part of your mind that knows no different. Like this goes way, way deeper than a lot of us realize. Like, why do you think this shit is free, bro? Like, you have to pay for almost everything in this world, bro. There's not a lot of things out there for free, but pornography you can have for free, and there are hundreds of millions of videos out there on the internet for free. Now, the first danger that I want to talk about is what it can do for your confidence levels and your self-esteem. Now, like I said, there's a very primitive part of our mind, bro. It's our subconscious mind. Like, again, it goes back to why we get hard when we see things through a screen. It's because there's a part of us that doesn't realize it's just a screen. Obviously, there's a part of us that does realize that. There's a conscious part of us that knows it's just on a screen. But there is also a part of us that doesn't know that. So now we know that there's a very primitive part of our brain that still dictates our thoughts, beliefs, and actions. So let's take it back to the primal days, where you would have to basically be the dominant alpha male, or at least somewhat up there, bro, to have sex and spread your genetics. In order to spread your seed, bro, you would have to be up there, bro, with the alpha males, as silly as that sounds. In order to do what you were supposed to do in these primal days, which was, reproduce, you would have to be having sex with the women. And the woman would only want to have sex with you if she thought or felt like you were able to provide her with healthy offspring. Now, if you were the one watching another man have sex with the woman that you would want to have sex with, that you find attractive, back in those days, bro, you were the weak one. That conditions your primal brain, this subconscious part of your brain, and basically just tells you that you are the weak one in that position. Out of you and that other guy, the guy that you're watching have sex with this other woman, you're the weaker one, because otherwise you'd be having sex with that woman and he'd be watching. Now you see where I'm going with this, bro. If you weren't having sex back in those primal days, bro, you were down bad. You'd failed at life, bro. You literally failed at doing the number one thing that you were supposed to do back in those days, which was reproduce, to spread your seed, pass on your genetics as a male. So your primitive mind, your subconscious mind, is going to have no confidence whatsoever. And you would feel like the outlier, bro. All in all, bro, watching another man who might look bigger than you, who might look stronger than you, pipe another woman, bro, that you find attractive and that you would like to do the deed with, is terrible for your self-esteem and your confidence levels. For you to sit there and watch another man do the deed with a woman that you would like to do the deed with sends up a very fucked up signal to that subconscious mind. It's telling your own brain that you're the weaker one out of these two. Now, you can choose to not believe me and think that I'm just waffling, but in my eyes, bro, this is all very logical. I stopped watching porn in October 2020. I relapsed once. I went a week without watching it and then I relapsed. But the feeling that I felt from that relapse was more than enough to stop me from watching it ever again. I felt like shit, bro. I felt horrible. So since October 2020 up until now, it's May 2023, I have not watched a pornography video. It's been longer than 2.5 years. Just over 2.5 years. And in these past 2.5 years, bro, I have done more to work towards my goals than I had ever done in my entire life, leading up to that. I honestly truly believe I would not have the confidence to sit here right now and talk to a camera if I was still watching porn. Now, obviously, the fact that I stopped watching porn wasn't the only factor. It wasn't the only thing that helped me get to where I want to be today. But it definitely helped. A lot, bro. It's got to be a good 40-50%. Essentially, I just think it's the message that you're sending yourself, bro. It's the message that you're sending your own brain when you sit there and watch pornography. It's not a good message to be sending to yourself. And not to mention the fact that the whole of the pornography industry is demonic, bro. It's not healthy at all. A lot of the women that do it are all traumatized women. They've all got issues, bro, to say the least. Obviously, there are some who enjoy it. Obviously, there are some that do it off their own back. But, bro, a lot of them just get used and abused. I'm not even going to dive into the sexual energy and all of that side of things and the spiritual side of things, because that's a whole nother video alone. But it's all very real, bro. It's all very relative. Like, we wonder why there's a rise in the likes of incels, bro. It's because things like porn exist. If it's fucking your mental health as a young man, if it's fucking your confidence levels, if it's absolutely torturing your self-esteem, bro, of course you're going to become some sort of incel. Of course you're going to have low confidence levels. Of course you're going to find it difficult to speak to women. Of course you're going to have some sort of social anxiety. A lot of young men out there don't have any confidence anymore, bro, and I was one of them. It's like I say, bro, why do you think this shit's free? If there was an agenda, if they wanted you to be weak, if they wanted you to just waste your testosterone, of course they would just make pornography free. Why wouldn't they? Well, honestly, bro, the sooner you stop watching that shit, the better your life will get. Stop watching porn and make the conscious effort to start improving yourself so you can attract the type of women that you want in your life. Go and do the healthy thing, bro. Go and do the natural thing. Find a woman, build some sort of relationship. Have sex with that woman. And that's another danger around porn, bro. It's all the dopamine that it's giving you. Like, back in the primitive days, bro, or even 30, 40 years ago before pornography existed on the internet, you would have to go up to a woman. You'd have to start, trying to build a relationship with women that you find attractive to have sex with them. You'd have to put in some sort of effort, but now it's just there at your fingertips on a screen. And you wonder why you have no ambition. You wonder why you're not motivated to do things in life anymore. It's like I say, bro, your mind knows no different. So if you're sat there on your own, releasing your seed, your mind thinks that you're doing that with a woman. There's still a part of your mind that knows no different. It thinks that you're doing that with a woman. It thinks that you're getting all these attractive women that you're seeing on the screen. It doesn't know the difference. It thinks that that's actually happening in real life. But deep down, your conscious brain knows that that's not the case. Your conscious brain knows that you're just sat there watching women on the screen. So if your subconscious mind thinks that you're getting all of these women, it thinks that you're killing it. It thinks that you're killing life, bro. You're winning. You're getting all these attractive women. You're spreading your seed with all these attractive women. So why it's not gonna give you any motivation and ambition. You don't need it. Clearly, you're doing so well in life to get all of these attractive women. But you're actually not, are you? It's fake. It's fake dopamine, bro. You've done nothing to work for it. And all in all, bro, it's just quite sad. Think about it, bro, on a deeper level. Just zoom out and picture yourself in your room, hunched over, fapping to a screen. Tell me that's not sad, bro. How is it not? If you are serious about elevating, if you're serious about improving yourself, bro, porn is just a no-go. It's just a non-negotiable. You just don't do that anymore. You have to you give it up. And there isn't a special way of doing it, bro. There isn't, 30-day course that you can take. You just stop doing it. You just become that person who no longer watches porn. And yes, it's going to be difficult, bro. No one said it's going to be easy. If you have been watching it for a fair few years, leading up to the point where you want to quit, it's going to be a little bit difficult, but it's not impossible. And if you were serious about it, you'd be able to do it. I'm going to leave that one there, bro. I appreciate you if you watched to the end. Click on this video to help you on your self-improvement journey. Subscribe to this channel if you are new. Join the brotherhood. I'm making it my mission to help turn boys into men.